This is how Dhanvantari Bhagavan came with the Ayurvedam as well as the Amrutam. We'll chant again 30th mantra. Athasid Varuni Devi Kanya Kamalalochana Asuraj Gruhustam Vai Hareranumate Nate Ato Dadher Mathyamanat Kashyapairamrutarthibihi Udatishtan Maharaja Purushah Paramadbhutah दीर्घपीवरदोर्दण्डः कम्बुग्रीवोरुणे क्षणः श्यामलस्तरुणः स्रग्वी सर्वाभरणभूषितः पीतवासा महोरस्कः सुमृष्टमणिकुण्डलः स्निग्धकुञ्चितकेशान्तः सुभगः सिंहविक्रमः अमृतापूर्णकलशं बिभ्रद्वलयभूषितः स वै भगवतः साक्षात् विष्णोरंशांशसम्भवः धन्वन्तरिरिति ख्यातः आयुर्वेददृगिज्यभाक् तमालोक्यासुराः सर्वे कलशं चामृताभृतं लिप्सन्तः सर्ववस्तूनि कलशं तरसाहरन् नीयमाने सुरैस्तस्मिन् कलशेऽमृतभाजने विषण्णमनसो देवाः हरिं शरणमाययुः इति तद्दैन्यमालोक्य भगवान् भृत्यकामकृत् मा खिद्यतमिथोऽर्थं वः साधयिष्ये स्वमायया मिथः कलिरभूत् तेषां तदर्थे तर्षचेतसाम् अहं पूर्वं न त्वमिति प्रभो देवाः स्वभागमर्हन्ति ये तुल्यायास हेतवः सत्रयाग इवैतस्मिन् एष धर्मः सनातनः इति स्वान् प्रतिषेधन्वै दैतेया जातमत्सराः दुर्बला प्रबलान् राजन् गृहीतकलशान् मुहुः एतस्मिन्नन्तरे विष्णुः सर्वोपायवितीश्वरः योषिद्रूपमनिर्देश्यं दधार परमाद्भुतं प्रेक्षणीयोत्पलश्यामं सर्वावयवसुन्दरं समानकर्णाभरणं सुखपोल्लोन्नसाननं नवयौवननिर्वृत्त स्तनभारकृशोदरं मुखामोदानुरक्तालि झङ्कारोद्विग्नलोचनं बिभ्रत्स्वकेशभारेण मालामुत्फुल्लमल्लिकां सुग्रीवकण्ठाभरणं सुभुजाङ्गदभूषितं विरजाम्बरसंवीत नितम्बद्वीपशोभया काञ्चाप्रविलसत्वल्गु चलच्चरणनूपुरं सव्रीडस्मितविक्षिप्त भ्रुविलासावलोकनैः दैत्ययूथपचेतस्सु काममुद्दीपयन्मुहुः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् अष्टमस्कन्धे अष्टमोऽध्यायः। ओम शांति शांति शांतिः। नारायणं भज नारायणं। सुभवोल्लोन्नसाननं नवयौवननिर्वृत्त स्तनभारकृशोदरं मुखामोदानुरक्तालि झङ्कारोद्विग्नलोचनम्। ओम श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, श्री भागवत शरणं मम, श्री सद्गुरु शरणं मम, श्री सूत शरणं मम, श्री शुकदेव शरणं मम, श्री व्यासा शरणं मम, श्री नारद शरणं मम, श्री कुमार शरणं मम, श्री ब्रह्मा शरणं मम, श्री विष्णु शरणं मम, श्री परब्रह्म शरणं मम, श्री कृष्ण शरणं मम, शरणं मम, शरणं मम। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेव। ओम मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे परमानन्दमाधवं। स्वर्गे सत्ये च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्त्ययं रसः, अतः पिबन्तु सद्भाग्याः मामुञ्चत करचित्। Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Shri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Srimad-Bhagavatam Mahapuranam Ekadasha Skandha Muktiritva Anyata Rupam Sarubena Vyavastiti Yatha एकत्रिंशोऽध्यायः श्रीभगवानुवाच हन्तते कथयिष्यामि मम धर्मान् सुमङ्गलान् यान् श्रद्धया चरन्मर्त्यः मृत्युं जयति दुर्जयं कुर्यात् सर्वाणि कर्माणि मदर्थं शनकैः स्मरन् मयि अर्पितमनश्चित्तः मद्धर्मात्ममनोरतिः देशान् पुण्यान् आश्रयेत मद्भक्तैः साधुभिः श्रितान् देवासुरमनुष्येषु मद्भक्ताचरितानि च पृथक् सत्रेण वा मह्यं पर्वयात्रा महोत्सवान् कारयेत् गीतनृत्याद्यैः महाराजविभूतिभिः मामेव सर्वभूतेषु बहिरन्तरपावृतम् ईक्षेतात्मनि चात्मानं यथा कम् अमलाशयः इति सर्वाणि भूतानि मद्भावेन महाद्युते सभाजयन्मन्यमानः ज्ञानं केवलमाश्रितः ब्राह्मणे पुल्कसेस्तेने ब्रह्मण्येर्के स्फुलिङ्गके अक्रूरे क्रूरके चैव समदृक्पण्डितो मतः सर्वेष्वभीक्ष्णं मद्भावं पुंसो भावयतो अचिरात् स्पर्धासूया तिरस्काराः साहङ्कारा वियन्ति विसृज्य स्मयमानान् स्वान् सदृशं व्रीडां च दैहिकीं प्रणमेत दण्डवत् भूमौ आश्वचाण्डालगोचरम् यावत् सर्वेषु भूतेषु मद्भावो नोपजायते तावदेवमुपासीत वाङ्मनः कायवृत्तिभिः हरिः ओम. Salutations to Narayana, to Krishna, to Shruti Mata, to Parabrahma, to entire Bhagavad Avataras, Acharyas, Bhaktas, to our own Guru. We are being taught here by Krishna Sri Bhagavata Dharmas. So, yesterday he said, Yan Shraddhaya Acharan. When having thoroughly understood these Bhagavata Dharmas and with Shraddha, when we do the Acharana of them, Mrutyum Jayati Durlabham. One crosses, transcends, wins over, defeats, goes beyond the Mrutyu. Includes every of the limitations which a jiva goes through when he is in a state of ignorance. So he becomes Amrita. So in that Ajaha, Ajaraha, Avyakrutaha, Amritaha, all those things, if you want, you can keep on adding. So he becomes immortal, deathless, changeless, birthless. Therefore, infinite. Therefore, not limited or conditioned. Therefore, none of the dukkhas which are generally experienced by limitations or conditionings, all of that will not be there. In other words, when we don't practice these Bhagavata dharmas, then we as a jiva continuously are afraid till we die. And through that fear only we die. Only to be born again, to live the life continuously again of fear and dying one day. The three fears which persecute us are the fear of death, the fear of deception, and the fear of misery. These will never leave us till we discover ourselves. So when I discover myself as Sat Swarupa, then only Sat is deathless, therefore the fear of death goes away. When I discover myself to be Chit Swarupa, then only I know I am pure consciousness, none can deceive me, therefore the fear of deception goes away. When I discover myself to be the pure Ananda Ananda Swarupa, there's nobody and nothing can make me miserable, therefore fear of misery goes away. All these things, knowing ourselves, will be the result of all these Bhagavata dharmas when we systematically practice. Yan Shraddhaya Achar. That's why I told you in this chapter, every sloka, every word has to be fully, thoroughly understood, grasped, then implemented till the result comes with full Shraddha, with full patience, with full all required efforts and required sacrifices. Then we saw yesterday how many, almost 10 or 12 things are told. Just I will list out without explaining what was in so far. We take up the new shloka. First is what? Kuriyatu. Second is Karmani Kuriyatu. Third is Sarvani Karmani Kuriyatu. Sarvani Karmani, all those which we are supposed to do as a human being. And those karmas are Nitya Karma, Naimittika Karma, then the Prayaschitta Karma. All of them we have to do. Not even one thing we should leave. Sarvani Karmani Kuryat. Then point is, second thing, important one, for whom we have to do it? For the world, for anybody in your relations, in your friends, or for your own self? No. Madartham. Very important. Understand it. From now onwards, every action, including our inhaling, exhaling also, we do for the sake of Bhagavan. That type of attitude of offering to Him we have to develop. There's such a beautiful thing if we can do this, but it only has to click to us. Generally, as a jiva, identify the upadhis. For the sake of this upadhi yukta jiva only, we try to do the things and get. And we are conditioned in the negative thought or limited thought that in this way only there is sukha. We, when serve others and find sukha in us, then it gives us an idea that not by consuming but giving only, we get more sukha. We have to discover in us that in giving there is sukha. In offering there is sukha. In dhanam tyagam there is sukha. If you can discover that by practice, by thinking, then we can do this thing called as madartham. Yeah, then smaran. All the time, Bhagavat smarana. Any aspect of Bhagavan. Nama, Rupa, Leela, Guna, Dhama, Swarupa, Mahima, Karuna, Anugraha, whatever it is, always in the smriti of Bhagavan. And remembering Bhagavan, do the karma, offer it to Him. Catch the point. If any doubt is there, close the eyes and look into you yourself. The doubt will go away, answer will come. Like I am talking. While talking, I must remember Gurudev and the Lord, and I must know that all this I am doing, blessed by them, and is all is offered to them. Madartham. Why am I doing it? Only for Bhagavan, only for Guru, only for Shruti Mata, only for our Rishi Guru Parampara. How wonderful! Madartham. Then, Shanakaihi Mam Anusmaran. Smaran. Keep on remembering. And Shanakaha, slowly, 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 we have to do one by one. Have patience. Take up one karma, one sadhana, do it. First, do the first sadhana of doing sarva karma. Second, do the sadhana of offering that to the Lord, Madartham. Then, while doing so, increase your smarana of Paramatma more and more. Only after doing this for sufficient period of time, then we are promoted to do the next level of sadhana, where all our antakarana, we start doing the arpana to the Bhagavan. So, Maya arpita manochittaha, here it is mentioned, we can add buddhi ahankara also. So, Maya arpita mana, we explained yesterday. Maya arpita buddhi, we explained yesterday. Maya arpita chitta, we explained yesterday. Maya arpita aham also, we explained yesterday. And all those can be done if we try, it can be experienced also. This is the next sadhana. Sarvani karmani kuruyat, madartham. If you bada dekhoge to, sarvani karmani kuruyat 1, madartham 2, mamanusmaran number 3, maya arpita manaschitta number 4. You can add 4 in that, in fact, if you want. Mana, buddhi, chitta, ankara. Chalo, ek hi maan do. 4. Fourth and fifth one is very, very essential. Mad dharma atma mano ratihi. Kuriyat. Finding the joy content, finding when we love the Lord, do upasana to Him, He loves it and blesses us. When He blesses us, all our dukkha go away, all sukha shanti come to us. With this powerful thought, faithful thought, we should have the love for the sadhanas to be done to propitiate God. Madharma Atma Mano Rati. मेरे धर्मों के प्रति आपके हृदय में, आत्मा में, मन में रति रमण आनंद होना चाहिए. क्लियर? मद्धर्म आत्म मनोरति. Madharma Atma Manorati. Again, pausing here for you to grasp that particular word. Madharma is understood all the Bhagavata dharmas, which Bhagavan, few of them he said, many he is going to say. About all of them, Atma Manaha, in your own mind, Ratihi, there would be love and liking. We have to create it. As I told you, one way how to create. This is the way Bhagavan told me to live. This is the way when I live, he becomes pleased. When he is pleased, no dukkha remains. Every sukha comes. Therefore, let me love these sadhanas of worshipping God. Madharma Atma Manorati. Good. This is the next one. Okay? Each one of them are millions of rupees value if you can learn and do it. No more we are allowed now to be in that our earlier life stage of taking these things lightly, feeling ourselves that we can't do these sadhanas, it is impossible to us. All those negativities we have to give up. We should take these things as duties, as an offering to the God, and also are the sadhanas for our whole evolution, and nobody can do them for us, and we have to do it and as a priority. Most important than anything, everything else is this one. In this way, we have to sit half an hour every day and self-suggestion, auto-suggestion, self-motivation, auto-inspiration, we have to do. It works miracles. For some time, we can depend on outsiders to inform us, inspire us, instigate us, empower us, push us. But not all the time. Nobody has time permanently for us, even God. God will come, tell, and go. And He will be watching whenever He required, again He will come. We will not 24 घंटे धक्का थोड़ी देंगे. Never ever be in that mood. Okay? In the self mood of कि मैं self मुझे अपने ही मेहनत से हमें भगवान के गुणों के प्रति अपने हृदय में प्रेम भराना है. गुणों के प्रति भी धर्म मीन्स those sadhanas told by the Lord. When we do, He becomes pleased. All of them, which were said in that earlier shloka also, and the earlier line also, again further also they are told. Madharma Atma Manoratihi is one of the crucial sadhana. If we don't have the liking, desire in our heart for the sadhanas of propitiating Bhagavan, we don't do them. Even do them not joyfully we do, under compulsion we do, half-heartedly we do it in a mechanical manner, and in slightest of difficulty comes, what we give up is this one first. Slightest of temptation comes, we give up this only. This is the biggest problem you and I as sadhakas face, and every time such situation comes to us as challenge or test, we fail only. Little fever, भगवान को छोड़ दिया. पेट दर्द, भगवान को छोड़ दिया. कोई भी छोटा काम करना है, भगवान को भूल दिए. For everything we do, we sacrifice or compromise with sadhana. Is it not? Like you are attending to classes, even it is a grahanam. Even though it is a little delayed. After now, August 2, 2027, almost 5 years के बाद होगा फिर से सूर्य ग्रहण, संपूर्ण सूर्य ग्रहण. I don't know in between, but that's the next major one. So today we had. Yet we do our classes. This is called as, you have Mad Dharma means Bhagavata Purana study Rupi Bhagavad Dharma mein Atma Mana Ratihi. Atma Mana Rati means self-created interest in your own mind. Is it not? Sometimes some vasanas of earlier or good impressions of earlier will help. Sometimes our Guru's words will inspire us. Sometimes we see our friends Out of jealousy or inspiration, we take up. But all that put together 20-30%. Remaining 70-80% for the joy of doing Bhagavan, Bhagavadukta sadhanas, we have to create that rati in our mind. This we have to do. If it happens by itself, Bhagavan would have not mentioned it. He mentioned means it is our work. Acharan, he said, no? Shraddhaya Acharan. So, Madharma Mahatma Manorati, that is the liking, love for the sadhanas indicated by Bhagavan, called as Bhagavata Dharmas. We have to create them in our heart. Don't say that नहीं है मेरे अंदर, नहीं होंगे बाबा, आपको निर्माण करना. One idea I gave, remaining ideas you search. That when we do these things, Bhagavan will love us, bless us, our dukkha's will go away, Sukha Shanti, Sadhana Siddhi will happen. If this thought entertained, then we will have the rati in our mana for Bhagavan's dharma. Bhagavan's dharma means all the sadhanas indicated by Bhagavan. Is it not? Like we had, the Gurudev's time and all, as Yuva Kendra members. Gurudev's work means somehow, कुछ भी करके, वो कॉलेज हो या वो नौकरी हो, छुट्टी करके somehow, वो डांटते थे भी ऑफिस के लोग, क्या है तुम हर हफ्ते 1 दिन 2 दिन गायब होते हो. Very painful it was to get scoldings. But then it's for our Gurudev. Once in a year he comes to that place and only for 7-8 days. If you can't do service for him, what is the joy in life then? So something we used to do and come. There were days when we used to have the final exams. वो एग्जाम्स लिखकर फिर यज्ञशाला में सेवा करने जाते थे. We remember all that now. Mata dharma means, Bhagavata dharmas means sadhanas to be done by a bhakta to prove that he is bhakta and also for him to become Bhagavata. About that, the self-created love for them. Rati means love for them. Manaha in our own mind. Beautiful. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज है हर जगह पे. When you are working in government dharma atma manorati we must have. So too when we are at home, the grahastha dharma atma manorati we should have. When you have friends, relatives, the friends relative dharma atma manorati we should have. Then only we can do and enjoy. If you don't like, love, you can't stay for long. And you will stay as long as you have love liking. Like you have this love liking for the class. Somehow Maya Paramatma ki kripa se hai wo. Then you are coming. Suddenly one day it will go. By again Maya Bhagavan only when this life's prarabdha is over. And suddenly you disappear. And after 3 years somewhere you meet me. Then I don't ask you. You only come and say hi. मैं तो बोलूँगा ही नहीं, अभी बता रहा हूँ. Swamiji, I'm sorry, I didn't come to class last 3 years. So what? What can I do? You don't ask me why. Why should I ask? You should tell. I don't need to know. But I know I could not come and all. Don't tell me all reason excuse. No, but I want to attend. You come. What is there? Then suddenly, what happened? I didn't know. I stopped. There's no particular reason. But I just stopped. And not that I have done something great having bunked your classes for last 3 years. 3 years means 1,000 days. 1,000 days into 6 classes, 6,000 classes missed. अभी अगले 3 साल आप 1000 ले लोगे, मेरे को क्या करना है और? You never call me, even if you call, you cancel all program. So I will stay here and enjoy. Is it not? Now we are coming, but we have to create it continuously. Some thoughts which I love, I do. I will not insist on you. Just I told you, marte dam tak I will study Shastra. I will teach. I will talk. When this is fixed, at least to this life, because of our own fixation, and if you truly have the willpower and the blessings of Guru God invoked through prayers, then the classes will happen. If I tentatively say, jab tak hoga, Bhagwan kripa se hoga, nahi te nahi hoga, then after prarabdha is over, it will be over. But when I say like this, commitment, till the death I will do it. That shows my love for this work. Then the Lord will bless. Mind intellect will cooperate. It will hesitate. It will say, होगा क्या मुश्किल है कैसे करोगे come sometime something may happen to you, you may get into I was admitted in the hospital. I said even in the hospital I'll do class. The other day I had to go for 10 tests, but in between that I did all my classes, all the 6 of them throughout the day. Somehow negotiated and did it. जब तक है तो है. In the same way, all other things told by Bhagavan for doing, we should have rati. Rati is both things. One, love it, do, lovingly do it, joyfully do it. And this should be a habit to us. Any good works only we have to do first of all. Do them joyfully. Learn it from Lord Krishna and Gurudev. Everything they did happily, joyfully, smilingly. They trained themselves in every of such great things. That's why they are masters. We should learn from them, get inspired. Thoda thoda add karo. Madharma Atma Manorati is most important thing, sir. You should like all sadhanas to be done, told by Bhagavan, in your heart in such a way. No temptation makes you give them up. No threatening, no frightening, no obstacle, inner and outer, should stop you doing that sadhana. That's called as Madharma Atma Manorati. Is it not? There are some people, they do Tulasi Puja or Deeparadhanam. For that one person stays at home, how much और important program. कोई ऐसी प्रोग्राम सबको जाना पड़ा तो पड़ोसी को चाबी देकर जाते कि थोड़ा दिया बत्ती जलाइए और तुलसी में पानी डालो. That is called as Madharma Atma Manorati. Imagine to what sadhanas learned by us, given by Guru and Shastra and Bhagavan, that we have such a rati that we are committedly, joyfully, continuously doing. If you are doing it, that's the only thing going to bless us, protect us, take care of us. The japa, puja, some of the swadhyayam, some parayanam of some stotras, these can be done throughout life. That is the only thing. Slowly it gets a momentum and invokes Bhagavan's Kripa for our further, higher, deeper, greater sadhanas with minimum obstacles. Never underestimate any of these sadhanas. But they have to be done for a long time. Only after 25 years that japa done, that slowly it starts showing its effect. Not because of the less effectiveness of japa, it is because how we have done. How much lovingly, with interest, concentration, commitment, उसके हिसाब से वो फल होता है. But definitely होता है. That's why I see the people doing that गायत्री करके करके इतना मनोबुद्धि इतने साल का थोड़ा शार्प तेज होता है. And so many unknown blessings keep on coming through these mantrocharanas. When the health is protected, the devatas become prasanna and give facilities to us. The negativities are warded off. Others also keep loving us, helping us. Such many things happen by the mantrocharanas when we do. Like this, any of the Bhagavan told dharmas, we have to do with rati joy. Clear? Now in the next sloka, Deshan Punyan Samshrayet Madbhaktaihi Sadhubhe Shritan Devasura Manusheshu Madbhakta Charitani Cha Samshrayet. Samyak Shrayet. Samyak Shrayet, again a big word. Very well approach with whatever the things you can take, more than the gross objects, go with inner bhakti and shraddha. To which places? Punyan Deshan Samshrayeta. The Punya Deshas include the temples, include the Tirtha Kshetras of where our nadis are there, the Sangama of the nadis is happening. all that Prayagas. Then Punya Desha are where the rishis, munis, jnanis, bhaktas have made their ashramas. These are all the Punya Deshas. Because these places continuously upasana, puja going on, it gathers, that place gathers such a divine atmosphere. That's how even in your house for 10 years regularly you are doing puja. Anybody comes first time, they say, yaar, is ghar mein kuch alag hi hai. They feel it, they tell. Or in your house daily you are fighting with each other, then he is drinking and you are doing some nonsense, watching TV 24 घंटे. Then that also when a new person comes, he knows, ये तो यहाँ तो BP चल रहा है. What is BP? भूत और प्रेत. No, newly coined word. यहाँ तो भूत प्रेत घूम रहे मुझे ऐसा लगता है. You understand our attitude, because the whole thing is interconnected. Space and ether and all of them are made out of mind only. Our mind, when continuously this way acting in this area or place, this place gathers that subtle vibration. Yes, very much. And that is why go to Punya Kshetras, Punya Desha, which becomes easier for you to do sadhana. By some or the other reason, if you have a place of stay where, which is Bhayankara, है ना, then that sadhana के लिए अनुकूल नहीं होगा. Don't right away say that I am beyond all that, anywhere I am there, I am sadhaka. Okay, that we are not denying, we never deny such things. But at the same time, there is a thought. Upayaha deshakaladhyaha santi asmin sahakarinaha. Deshakalardi upayas which become sahakari sadhana. Like the kala, early morning 3 to 5. That is the best column. So too in the afternoon when everybody goes to school office. So too the deshas are there. Some places are very frequented by the bhaktas, mahatmas, yogis. There, if you go for sadhana, you can do it. In fact, if you want to be a sadhana, you want to be a sadhaka, make your place of stay somewhere near in that temple vicinity or any ashrama's vicinity. If you cannot go to stay in the ashram, because ashrama, so many rules, restrictions are there, freedom cannot be there, so you may not like it. But very nearby, you are free with your freedom. Same time, you are basking in that atmosphere, making use of it by continuously visiting. बस खाने को सोने को घर आ जाओ, दिन भर वहीं रहना. See to it that whenever you make a house, make in that atmosphere. Where the drinking booths are there, the playgrounds are there, the Smashan Ghat is there. Near that, if you make your house, yeah, they will be afraid of you and they run away. Why should you disturb them? Is it not interesting? Deshan Punyan Samyak Shrayeta. So when you go to those Punya Kshetras, like if you go to the temple, take the puja samagri and little dakshina for the Panditji and those who clean the temple and make it. Just give it, don't worry too much about it. They use the money properly or not. They are getting anyway salary. They may again and again expect from us. इतना खचरा करते हैं दिमाग को. We give dana if we can afford. Otherwise, give it up. Don't too much prolong or elongate the things. We have many good things to do. Don't get lost in this nonsense, please. Gone, you rise above that, that's it. यहाँ कहा सम्यक श्रेयता, visit with preparation. You go, do puja done, give to पुजारी जी, पंडित जी, then something and come out. हो गया, भगवान को जप करो, जो नमस्कार करो, हो गया. Okay, then if there's a chance, if it's an ashram where you can stay 1 week, 10 days, 1 month, go. And don't take your kharum, all the eatables in the bag, subah, doper, sham, eating them, and not going to ashrams to eat. All of them are worried. The Babaji is there. कि हम तो दिन में एक बार तो खाते हैं, ये तो आ रहे ही नहीं किचन में. I told you once, I explained it. In one of the camps I was conducting, one person was not coming for lunch. Only एक बार आ रहे हैं. I thought such a great upasaka. So रात में एक बार ऐसे टहलते हुए मैंने, I didn't deliberately see, but the sound was coming. Inside आराम से खा रहे थे अपना बैग निकाल कर. So don't do all that. When you stay in an ashram, take food only what they give. That is a tapasya for which you have gone. Follow all the routine if they insist on. Free time, make use of that atmosphere for your japa upasana. Tell to yourself, in these ashram 7 days I am there, I am not going to carry the load of any of my samsara in the mind. So to tell to all your 5, 6 people who call you or message you, 1 week, don't disturb me, please. I'll message you once a day that I am alive. आजकल तो सब फैसिलिटी है. All well after 7 days. Like that, one message you say they are happy, हम ठीक है. But spend the time there. That's the meaning of Deshan Punyan Samshrayata. Samyak Shrayata means with good Shraddha, Bhakti, Bhavana. Go there. Whatever contribution you have to give, you can give it. And make best use of those days where you stay. And it is to your capacity. Now, because Krishna told and I told you, if your ability capacity doesn't permit, don't make a compulsory insistence on that. Every sadhana will be told generally. We should have common sense to know whether I can do it or not. Your health doesn't permit, your children doesn't permit, and then don't make it forceful. Finally, you and I, listening to our Gurudev, learn one thing. Wherever we are placed by the Lord, He is the best place for us to evolve. Stay there and do sadhana. What is said here is once in a while go there. And among so many, everybody is not so unfortunate that they are bound. There are some fortunate people whose health permits, whose family, everybody permits. When that luck chance is there, you go. That is the idea. Deshan punyan samyak shrayeta. Make your own way. These are all ideas. None of the idea is compulsory final thing. It is yours. Once in a month, 5 days or 3 days, or once in 3 months, say 15 days. Like that, jaisa aapko ho sake jao. With commitment you go. This book thoroughly I will study. This stotram I will by heart. This Veda mantra I chant for 108 times. This japa I will do for 10 lakhs. Like that you have to commit and go and do. Then only it's the thing. Not like some people come to our camps, there's nothing to cook and all. आराम से खाते जम के दबा के और क्लास में आकर सो जाते हैं एंड थ्रू द डे गप्पे मारते हैं घूमने जाते हैं. That way you cannot be. Enough of all that type of thing. वो कर चुके हैं ना हम अभी, अब नहीं करने का टाइम कम है. So Deshan Punyan Samshrayeta is Bhagavan's order. Bhagavata Dharma hai. And contribute for the maintenance of those punya kshetras if you can afford. And I was telling you million times, if you have good money, spend money only for these things. पहले तो जहाँ वेदांत चर्चा विचार पाठ पढ़ा रहा है उधर कंट्रीब्यूट करो. सेकंड इज जहाँ ब्रह्मचारी को ट्रेनिंग हो रहा है वहां देना. थर्ड वन, गिव इट टू टेम्पल्स. देन ओनली the अनाथाश्रम वृद्धाश्रम and all they come level. They are not the top priority, depending on your budget. For you and me. Because we have to see that our culture, tradition is maintained. For these people, there are so many they are there to give. TV wale, paper wale, minister, photo leke podane ke, they never go to spiritual things because they are afraid. Because it's a secular country, useless, so they are afraid. Therefore, the most neglected in our nation is all the ashramas by the government. Neglected. Temples, some of them, they are doing it. That's because the temple is giving all the revenue. Government takes money. They can't take money from other places. दम नहीं है, हिम्मत नहीं है. काय भी करो. सीधे जैन, बुद्धिस्ट, गुरुद्वारा, करोड़ों रुपए come. I don't know whether government takes money from them. But only from Hindu temples they take. I don't know about that. I am not informed. But हमारे यहाँ से तो endowment department के नाम से something or they go and take. Whatever. My point is not that. Spend your money. Don't give in cash. Get the works done in kind. So these are the main things we should give. Clear? Samshrayata is that. Our visit to that place should help us also, that place also. That maturity should be there. In any ashram you go, koi bhi gustaki nahi karna. Whatever the rules and regulations follow, ask the Mahatma, koi seva hai. If he says yes, you do. If he says nothing to do with bad, apna jaan japa karna. And never ever when you go to spiritual place, pilgrim places, make anybody your friends or enemies. Neither comment on anybody, no friends are enemies, nor involve in any maya which is happening there. That's none of your business. This whole universe show is run by Lord. He knows what to do at what time and he is doing it. And we go suddenly and do the look this and that, and we start suggesting, we start making people as friends and all. कोई नहीं फिर से वही संसार. Samsrayata includes all these cares. Clear? Deshan punyan samyak shrayeta. Samyak shrayeta again, don't go as a picnic place. Don't go for taking the photos and selfies and get flown in the river. भक्ति भाव से, श्रद्धा से. पहले एक हफ्ता पहले से मन को, शरीर को तैयार कर लेना. Then you go, then you will enjoy. Suddenly, abruptly, without preparation, you go there, the devil mind will react for every discipline which you are supposed to follow there. Then you plan to go there for 8 days. 2 days you run away from the ashram, go to a nearest picnic or resort where you have animals to see, you have the water to fall, then you will enjoy. These are all Maha Bhayankar samsar. It is not sadhana. So prepare mentally in advance, then commitment ke saath you go. Beautiful it is. I enjoyed it many times. Now recently was gone to that Jageshwar, Ruddha Jageshwar. We stayed there for 9-10 days. Bas, no bhojanam for 5 days. 6th day, thoda sa little chanana liye. Then we enjoyed silence, no talking, maunam. 4 baje उठ कर नहाते, body it was too cold. 5 degrees, even less than that. Samsrayeta. Very tough it is. We also can't do very frequently, once in a while. Yeah, you can make your own house as Punya Desham also. Making nice pictures, you put continuous chanting is going on, puja is going on, Mahatmas are invited, nothing. आइए 1 घंटा बैठिए, थोड़ा आपके लिए प्रसाद दक्षिणा है, चाहे तो आप कोई मंत्रोच्चारण करिए. Let Mahatmas come and sanctify your house. Only why Duratmas? In this way. I love this point. Deshan Punyan. And I was explaining to you, it's only in India we have Punya Deshas. Jahan bhi dekho. Every state in our nation has umpty number of Punya Deshas. So many. And newer ones are coming up continuously. There are so many bhaktas like you, sadhakas like you, Santa Mahatmas. They are going on empowering places with their relentless sadhana, with relentless upasanas ityadi. Is it not? That's a good thing in India. Yesterday was such a delightful Deepavali. Bright Deepavali. Whole world, whole country was bright with lights. Which is the place where Diya was not lit, crackers were not burned, Mother Lakshmi was not remembered, Lord Krishna. Everywhere. Ramji Gara. Ramji Ayodhya lautne ka din kehte hain kal. How beautiful it is. Okay. Deshan Punyan. I was telling you sometime, I don't know which class. If you want, again and again be born in India as a Hindu, in an Orthodox families, where effortlessly we do all this and enjoy. The enjoyment of bhogas, any animals does do, any human beings do it. What is great in that? Ho chuka hai bahut. Let us enjoy. Deshan Punyan Samsriyeta. Then Mad Bhaktaihi Sadhubhihi Sritan. That's what. The places where my devotees stay, sadhus stay, temples. These 3 places we must go. Sadhu Santa Sannyasi, Bhakta, and Bhagwan's Mandira. They are the Punya Deshas. Go there. Wow, wonderful. That's our nation. Aha. When I remember the places I visited, hundreds of them in our lifetime, एक एक जगह याद रखते हैं. भक्तों के, योगियों के, सिद्ध पुरुषों के, ब्रह्मज्ञानियों के, आत्मनिष्ठ पुरुषों के. Wonderful it are. They are all. Everything is beautiful. Or Param Guru Tapor Maharaj's, his house in Palakkad, I have seen that. The place where he was in Tapovanam, I saw that. In Gomukh, I know that. In Gangotri, we know that. In Uttarakashi, we know. Even in Rishikesh. So too, many Mahatmas go to that Tiruvannamalai Ramana Ashram, go to the Aurobindo Ashram, go to these places. So many are there, untouched, unknown. Don't go to more commercial places where less crowd is there, nice sadhana you can do, and facility should be sufficient to you. Chun lena. But all this we must do before our knees start paining, our back starts paining, or at least for sake of that, keep yourself slim and trim. Go to gym, exercise. Others think, right? These oldies doing gym and all for what? You want to compete in any of the physical program? No, 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 no. I have to go to ashram and stay for sadhana there. Is it not? Deshan Punya. And don't go to place where you can't. Swami, my Himalaya, I want to go, as you mentioned now, Tapovan. Then book only one way and give all the money. Don't do all those funny things where you can't. Clear? Mad bhaktaihi sadhubhihi shrita. So many places. Make a habit of going. And I tell you, when you go to those places, and little bit of your mind you apply there, heavy, heavy loads of the mana, of dukkha, glani. There's so many continuous, inexplicable dukkha we go through. Mainly, we feel we are left alone. Nobody is there to take care of us. When you go to those places, two things will happen. Those Mahatmas will bless us, those vibrations will bless us, that loneliness, helplessness goes away. Second is the inspiration comes. The main inspiration is what? In this world, every jiva is independent. Every jiva has to work his own evolution by himself. Only whenever it is required, he should take the help of others and not depending on them to such an extent that we feel helpless when nobody is around. No animal that way goes in chund chund. एक दो हाथी वाथी जाते हैं बस. Otherwise, every bird goes and finds its own food. Every dog, everything. We also. Are you understanding? Especially when we become sadhanakas, all the asadhakas, samsaris, Bhagavan takes us away from us. And we don't understand that. Staying with that fellow will be only samsara to you. Therefore, Bhagavan took away that fellow. We never understand. And we feel lonely. देन जैसे स्वामी आजकल मेरे साथ कोई नहीं. अरे बेवकूफ, भगवान है, गुरु है, बैठ के साधना करना. How can you say कोई नहीं है, भगवान है? That's good. How many millions of people तरस रहे for that aloneness? They're not getting that chance. And you got it, use it. Go to the ashramas, that inspiration comes that I have to do my life's journey. My mind is now in tamas and rajas. I have to bring it to sattva guna. I have to work out my artha purushartha. I have to work out my dharma purushartha. I have to transcend the kama purushartha. I have to pursue finally the moksha purushartha. मुझे करना है. How can anybody do for me? They can help here and there. And remember always, what you can do, you do that. What you can't do, don't worry. If nobody is there to help, never mind. Sit at one place, say Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah. That is also sadhana. Okay, yeah? Next one. When you go to those places, that Sharanagati also develops. Who says nobody is with me? My God is there always. Clear? God is always with us. Guru is always with us. Remember it. Then next one. Devasura Manusheshu Mad Bhakta Acharitanicha Samshrayeta. Take the support of the acharana of the bhaktas of mine. By studying their Purana Itihasas, you can club these two things. That when you go to Punya Desha, there either वहीं रहने वाले भगवान के भक्त हो या कोई भी भगवान के भक्त का चरित्र ले जाकर वहां पढ़ना. And his writings also you study. Vyasa Charitra and Vyasa Krita one text. Adi Shankara Charitra, Adi Shankara Krita one text. You know, Valmiki Charitra, Valmiki Krita, Tulsidaji, any one of them. You can club both the sadhanas of going to Punyakshetra and there learn, study, get inspired from the stories of the Bhagavatas or Bhaktas. or they are two different sadhanas. Going to Punya Kshetra Samshrayeta is independent sadhana. Apart from that, the other one is what? Mad Bhakta Acharitane Samshrayet. Keep studying the Bhakta's lifestyle, how they became Bhakta, how it was tough for them. Yet they did that tapasya and reached to that. That inspires us. And Bhagavan's Bhaktas are there in all the yonis. Deva, Asura, Manushya. By this we'll get the inspiration that whichever the yoni is there, if we are sincere, we can be Bhagavan's Bhakta. But generally to become Bhakta Sadhaka, more facilities are there as a human being. Devatas, they are only in Bhoga Yoni. Even Asuras, they are busy in killing others, maximum of them. Pashupakshi to survival ka problem. Yet the meaning of Devasana means if my Bhakta get inspired to study their life and live, don't see whether they belong to Devatas, whether they are Asura, whether they are to Manushya. Okay? Even Pashu. Hanuman ji ityadi ho Pashu yoni mein hai wo. Manushya mein all these Dhruvas etc. are there. Pashu, there Asura yoni mein this Prahlada and Utrasura Bali, Vibhishana, all of them come. And Devata mein all the Narada, Brahma, Indra. Every one of them are great devotees of Narayana. So keep studying them. Then you will get the ideas how to become Bhakta, what difficulties come, how to negotiate them and go ahead. This much is today's point. Then comes one sloka, will touch it, explain tomorrow more. Pruthak satrena vamahyam parvayatra mahotsavam कारयेत गीत नृत्याद्यैः महाराज विभूतिभिः पृथक् सत्रेण वा मह्यं पर्वयात्रा महोत्सवान् कारयेत गीत नृत्याद्यैः महाराज विभूतिभिः. Beautiful sadhana. Next one. What we are studying? Remember, Bhagavata Dharma means those sadhanas when we do, we will be certified by Bhagavan as Bhagavata. The Bhagavata certificate means we belong to Him. Therefore, we can relax. He will take care of our Yogakshema and Yogasya Kshema. Yogakshema is material. Yogasya Kshema is spiritual. Both He will take care. We can relax. The whole goal of life is become Bhagavata. In Vedanta, discovering our identity with that universal self. Brahma, Atma, Aikya, Anubhava or Bodha. Never forget these words and the meaning of them. Contemplate on them sometimes. So in the sequence of the Bhagavata Dharmas, next one is Pruthaka Satrenava. Pruthak means alag. Alag means akele mein. You yourself alone, maybe your family members, itna hi. Yeah, Satrena means what? Communally, in a big way. Both are having their own benefits. Pruthak bhi karo, Satrena bhi karo. What to be done? Ki mahyam. Mahyam means for my sake. What to do? Parva Yatra Mahotsavam. Celebrate my parvams and do my yatras. Okay? Yesterday we celebrated the Parvam, Deepavali Parvam, Dashara Parvam, Janmashtami Parvam, Ramanavami Parvam, Guru Purnima Parvam. We have so many Parva dinas in our Sanatana Dharma every day, almost every day. The Shivaratri Parvam. And lucky some of us do the entire Chaturmasa Diksha Parvam. Some do the 40 days Diksha Parvam. For some, Kartika Masa Parvam. Here you go, Savan Ka Mahina Parvam. Shravana Masa. See, beautiful all Parvadinams. Eternal karmic Parvadinams are these Ekadashis, Trayodashis, Paurnamis, Chaturthi. Sankashtara Chaturthi every mahina aata hai. Then Trayodashi, that Pradosha, it is called twice a month it comes. Paurnami also twice a month. Ekadashi twice a month. These are all the Parvadina regular. Except some Varjams, Grahanas, ityadi. Apart from that, as we mentioned, the main festivals of ours, where the Bhagavan's avatars have taken avatara, or they have accomplished something, or the bhaktas were there born, or they invoked Bhagavan. This is how very many the Parva dinas are there. We should know all of them. In Jan, which festivals come? Sankranti and all. February, March, that Shivaratri Adi comes. April, so many, Vaishakhi and all. So each state has their own specific temples. The festivals, the Yugadis, the Ramanavamis, they come. So Chaitra Masa festivals, Vaishakha, Jyeshtha, कोई कोई महीने, एक दो महीने में कुछ होते नहीं है, तो आषाढ़ नहीं रहते हैं. श्रावण, भाद्रपद, गणेश चतुर्थी, Ashwaija, we have done Deepavali and Kartika, Margashira, Pushya, Maga, Falguna Masu. So these Parva dinas, we have to celebrate Pruthak or Satrena. अकेले में करो या in a communal manner करो. In India दोनों होते हैं. You don't know millions of Hindus. You know why do you know? You are one of them. In their own house, celebrate their festival. Never underestimate them. They are great sadhakas. The whole family together, they celebrate the Ganpati Chaturthi, Deepavali, Ram Navami. अच्छी तरह अपने पूजारों को सज धजा के, that's what is protecting Hinduism more than we Swamis shouting and talking. And this inspires them in turn. Like one Mahatma speaking, inspires 10 lakhs of people, 10 lakhs houses. Deepavali Dashara is celebrated. How wonderful it is. That's what is sustaining the entire universe, if you ask me. The more intensely, deeply, with the knowledge when we do, क्यों कर रहे हैं, कैसे करना है, क्या करना है, किस लिए, then it adds to the beauty of performance and result. So Pruthaka individually, Satrena by gathering all the people. It may be your friend circle, it may be your relative circle, it may be your own street people or maybe town people. कुछ भी करके सत्र भी कर सकते हैं आप. Big way. And many organizations do that. The Samashti Pujas, they are all called. And there are some places 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 also gather. Yesterday जो अयोध्या में हुआ, हजारों लाखों तादाद में लोग थे. Is it not? And in India, the Parva dinas are today. Today, Surya Grahana, I was watching in TV, in these Kurukshetra mein, ya Ganga Sagar mein, even in Haridwar and all, hundreds and thousands and lakhs of them were taking bath, giving Argyam, doing japa. Today is a Parva dina, Grahana. On the time of Grahana, at the time, any upasana done is 1,000 times the result, they say. 1,000 times. Grahana. Next month we have a Chandra Grahana, I think, sometime. So even Grahanas also Parvati. Some of them are not good for some Rashi. No, all that Jyotisha. I am not at all familiar to say anything. So first thing is Parva, you understand, festivals. Usko Pruthak ya Satrena, you do it. Depending on your interest, inclination, capacity. Those are dynamic activity type, they are organized communally. These Ganapati Utsavas, communally they are done. Even Durga Devi Pujas, Navaratras, they're all communally done. It's so beautiful. I don't want to go anywhere in the world. Anybody they call, 2 दिन रह के आएंगे वापस अपने भारत देश, इसके बढ़कर कोई नहीं. यहाँ निरंतर पर्व होता ही रहता है communally. We should organize in our life some of them. Satrena understood in groups, in any type of groups. Pruthaka, alag mein aap akela. Those are dynamic type, active, do that. Those are sattvic, calm, quiet. They do all alone at home, puja. I know many people, the Navaratras, they put that Kalasha Stapana, Sri Chakra Stapana, all those 9 days, every day Sri Chakra, Navavarana Puja they do, and they are involved in variety of Mata related chanting of the mantras, stotra, japa, etc. Beautiful. Nobody knows that. They just tell Swami, Ayatatastu, all the best, Mother bless. There's so many, the Shivaratri का 1 महीने पहले से 1 महीने बाद तक भी शिव पूजा करने वाले अकेले में. So, Pruthak Satrenava Mahyam Parva. Then the second one is Yatra. The yatras is many of the temples do that, not only Parvadina but the Yatra Divas, like Jagannath Rath Yatra, famous in the whole world. Around 170 countries, I think they do Joy Jagannath. Clear? Tirupati. That yatra you can include, or it can be said as another sadhana called as the Brahmotsavas. And also you can talk about the 5 years once or 8 years once, 6 years को वो कलश पूजा करके फिर से वो मंदिर में spiritual energy fill up करते हैं. Because so many devotees come and take all the energy. Again it has to be reinstated. Kalashabhishekas. So it can be the parvas, they can be yatras, they can be mahotsavas, they are brahmotsavas. All of them you have to do related to me wale. So the Rama Mandir hai, to pura 9 days of that Vasanta Rutu from Padhyami to Navami. How beautiful. Again in these days also Ram Mandir में करते हैं. तो जन्माष्टमी के टाइम कृष्ण का, अगर कृष्ण मंदिर है तो शिवरात्रि is beautiful in our country. You know, when you are in Ramanavami, everywhere Ram 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 चलता है. कृष्णाष्टमी आगन जय श्री कृष्ण everywhere. And ओम नमः शिवाय शिव जी का, माता रानी जय माता दी. क्या मजा है देखो इंडिया में. If you don't have that inclination, that's it, you will revel here. So pruthak satrenava mahyam parva yatra mahotsavam karayet. Karayet kuryat. Do it and organize in a group, may involve the people, discuss, gather the budget, money, systematically do it, enjoy. Karayat. How? Nrutya Gita Nutyadyahi. Organize all the Gitas there. Like yesterday and all, in how many places the Sangeeta Kacheri was there. पूर्ण भजन कीर्तन स्तोत्रास बहुत जगह पे हुआ है. And Nritya is again Bhagavad related, all the Nrityas. Adi means all the musical or the stage plays, whatever you call. Nowadays, we have beautiful spiritual movies are there. They can also be displayed. You can do that job. 10 movies, 10 half an hour scenes collected from them. You should display them. Let us see half an hour Prahlad Charitra. Half an hour let us see Bhagavan Hanumanji's Charitra. Like that, इतने सारे direct लोग ने सिनेमा निकाले. Even serials are there. Main crucial episodes you can display on those days. That is one of the way effective nowadays, because people are stuck to, hooked on to, glued to these media and TV. Oh, ठीक है. Anyway, that is why the Lord knows, the Gurus know that कलयुग में ऐसा होगा, इसलिए उन्होंने कहा येन केन प्रकारेण हरि स्मर्तव्य. अब टीवी के द्वारा, सिनेमा के द्वारा भगवान का स्मरण होता है तो बस वही कर लो. केनापि उपायेन, कुछ भी उपाय. What we have to do is मनः कृष्णे निवेशयेत्. The mind should be in Lord Krishna. बढ़िया है कि नहीं? So कारयेत् गीता नृत्याद्यैः, then Maharaja Vibhutivihi. With Maharaja Vibhuti. In a kingly, royal manner, do it. Not in a meek way. And everything is a low budget cinema की तरह. No, Maharaja Vibhuti. क्या जो भी धन है उसी के लिए लगा दो, अभी भगवान फिर से देंगे आपको. Don't do it like the father of Nachiketa. All good things he was saving. Only the old cows he was giving in Dhanam. In the same way, for other enjoyments, lavishly we spend. And when it comes to spiritual programs, there is no budget. It should be the other way around. Spiritual activity इतना खर्चा करो, अब जब बाकी भोग के लिए मन आता है, उस समय पैसे नहीं होना चाहिए. Good idea, no? Let's go to Tirtha Yatra and temple. Oh, Swami, no money. This year only or this month only, I purchased this, I got that, I bought this. And 10 days we had to get food from hotel. It is so costly. People say. It should be the other way around. Chalo, let us go to the hotel and eat food. No money. Why? What happened to the money? I have spent it in my Tirtha Yatra. I have spent it in doing that upasana and puja. बहुत much. And this is the shloka on which I can talk for 15 days. 15 days. Because so many topics to be discussed there. How it has to be done, why it has to be done, what are the benefits that we get when we do these things and all. कल 10 मिनट तो जरूर बोलेंगे. But it is now with the authority of Bhagavatam and Bhagavan Krishna, we should know that it is our duty to do all these Parva Yatra Mahotsav Bhagavan. तो शास्त्र में भागवत में इसका अथॉरिटी मिला. इट इज नॉट टोल्ड बाय एनीबडी इन बिटवीन एनीबडी. भगवान ने ही कहा कि मेरे संबंधी पर्वों को, यात्राओं को, महोत्सवों को, महोत्सव इज दिस ब्रह्मोत्सवास और द टाइम ऑफ दैट inauguration temple time, like that. These are called Mahotsavas. Keep doing them. And that's what is protecting the world even now. Again I say, add more intensity, more depth, more devotion. Maja aayega. And see those Maha Panditjis, all the Bhaktas, Jnanis, Yogis, Gurus, who have doing all these things. We are seeing from time eternity how much time they spend, resources they spend, energy they spend. उनके तो चरण को मैं मन में नमस्कार करता हूँ. पास्ट में, प्रेजेंट में, फ्यूचर में जितने भी ऋषि मुनि, देवता, योगी, ब्राह्मण गण और बाकी लोग भी ऐसे पर्व यात्रा महोत्सव के लिए धन से, तन से, मन से निरंतर मेहनत कर रहे हैं. We should salute them. There are many people silently have given all their property for the maintenance of temples and ashramas. They are dhanya. They must be enjoying in any of the beautiful colonies in Swarga, or they must be some of the Himalayan ranges sitting in their deep meditation. Majedar baat. So many things are there. Tomorrow we'll discuss. These are the Bhagavata dharmas, Bhagavan says. Then next 5, 6, 7 shlokas, the Vedanta sadhanas he is telling us. Not the tough contemplation meditation. Simple things he tells. When you do them, the essence of Vedanta is understood. Majedar baat. Because Uddhav ji asked, Anjasa, tell me simple sadhanas in a simple manner. Bhagavan simply bata rahe. But Maharaj Vibhuti भी said, अरे ऐसे जो कर सकते हैं उनके लिए. And this is subjective. Maharaj Vibhuti means whatever you have, उसका maximum करना. Maharaj Vibhuti is subjective. If a Karodpati spends how much, it is his Maharaj Vibhuti. I have only 10,000. In that I spend 6,000. यही मेरे लिए Maharaj Vibhuti है. Like yesterday Deepavali, I was watching en route. I was just traveling, enjoying. Big buildings, वहाँ all the youngsters gather, big पटाखे फोड़ रहे हो. हाँ, 1000 वाला, 5000 वाला लड़ी चल रहा था. भूचक्र लगाते हैं, वो रुकते ही नहीं, वो चल ही रहा. और रॉकेट लॉन्चिंग. And some other place when I went, little middle class house, वहाँ थोड़ा और थोड़े छोटे घर में गए, वहाँ सारे तुसी बोल रहे थे. So their budget is that, but for them that is Maharaj. Some houses are greatly decorated and colored. कोई जगह रंगोली है, बस एक लैम्प लगाए, 2 दिया लगे. That is Maharaja Vibhuti for them. Maharaja Vibhuti is an attitude. My Lord, for him I give maximum. Some more things are there. Discuss tomorrow. Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanam Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Sri Guru Pyo Namaha. Thank you all. Hari Om. Spend some time for Adhyatma Ramayanam.